shall we? Of course, you want to prime your lids because you're going to be working with blue and you want it to be vibrant and last long. So yeah, put that primer up and under on your eyelids. Just take any white base. This is similar to NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And you're just going to put that literally all over your eyelid, but not on your lower lash line because we're not going to be putting blue there. And I also put it like on the tail of my eyebrow because I was trying to cover up the hairs for the next step, which you will see. But yeah, just put that on and spread that out evenly so it doesn't crease. Thing we're going to be using is the 88 color palette, and I'm just going to take this angle brush right here and this like medium brown, and I'm going to use that to fill in my eyebrows. According to the picture, she had very full eyebrows, so that's what I was trying to do, so that's why it looks kind of weird. But yeah, I was just filling out my eyebrows a lot and making them extra full. Then I was taking another milk chocolate brown and just doing that at the end of my tail, just to darken the tail a little bit and just make it look a little more fuller. Next, I'm taking a flat shader brush and I'm going to be going in with this blue shimmery color and just going to put that all over, and literally all over, up to your brow bone, but leaving a little bit of space in your inner tear duct because we're going to be putting another blue, well, two types of blue there. So I'm just literally just putting this all over that white base, all the way up to my eyebrow, just packing it on. Then I'm going in with a slightly lighter blue, it's right below it, and I'm just putting that in the inner corner to kind of give it a little bit of a gradient effect. You can't really tell, but I think it makes a slight difference. Then I'm taking even lighter blue and just putting that right in the inner corner. Next, I'm going to be taking the champagne pigment. I'm just going to put that right on the first half of my lid. In the picture, I noticed there was a lot more shimmer concentrated on the inner corners and the first half of the eyelid, so that's what I did. It didn't really give much of a color change, it just gave more of a shimmery effect and just brought out the inner corners even more, so that's what I'm doing. Next is a very important step, lining your eyes. I'm going to be using a cream liner and I'm just going to be literally lining everything. I'm going to be lining the inner corner and even making a point at the inner corner. And then halfway on the lid, I'm just going to bring it up to a diagonal, not like your usual eyeliner, as you can see right there. Bring it up and extending it past my eyebrow and then just filling it in. Then I'm going to turn my brush over and then make a wing just like that, and then just start evening everything out and just filling it in. You want everything to be filled in. You don't want any skin showing whatsoever. If you have monolids, this part is actually way easier because you don't have that skin folding over like I do that creates a crease. So for monolids, this would be way easier for you. Next, I'm just filling in my lower lash line, filling in my waterline, and just making it really kind of like a thick line on my lower lash line and connecting the points. also don't forget to tightline. Like I said, you don't want any skin showing whatsoever. So that's the eye look so far. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. I'm using two mascaras. I'm going to be using Power Volume Collagen by L'Oreal, I think, and then Maybelline Lash Stiletto. I'm going to use Power Volume first, and this is really good for volumizing your lashes. And then I'm going to use Lash Stiletto, and that's really good for lengthening and separating. And I'm also going to use Lash Stiletto on my lower lashes. This is really good for those of you who don't want to use false lashes like I do, because my lashes are pretty long on their own and I wear glasses and they rub against them, so it's like pointless for me. But if you have false lashes, go ahead and put them on. So while I wait for that to dry before I curl it again, I'm going to do my bronzer. Couldn't really tell what she had on her face because her hands were blocking, but this is what I like to do. You don't have to do this, you can skip this step, but I'm just going to bronze my cheeks, my forehead, and my jawline. I'm using my MAC MSF. That's a little bit dark for me, but it works really well as a bronzer. Now time for blush. I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild blush today, and I'm going to be putting it on kind of different than what I do. I'm going to be sweeping it up towards my temple, kind of like a U-shape-ish curve, I guess. I can't really explain it, but I saw her blush kind of in the picture and it looked like that. So I just did that, and now I'm going to be taking a nude lipstick. This is very, very nude, as you can see. Her lips, they were kind of pinky nude from what I saw with the peak, so this is what I did. I just used a very nude lipstick, which was a little too nude for me. So what I did was I went over it with a pinkish gloss, and it kind of toned it down a little. Now, since the lips were still a little too nude for me, I just blotted them and it helped it a little bit, so I did that. Now time to recurl because the mascara is dry by now, and this definitely makes a big difference once you curl the second time around after the mascara is applied. Now I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and just blending everything together, make sure there's no harsh lines. And that's it. You are finished. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really tried. It turned out okay. It didn't turn out exactly like I planned it, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any requests, leave them down below, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!